What do you think restores someone's trust in a pastor, a clergy person in the church? Is it things we say from the pulpit? Is it something that happens in relationship outside of it? What restores trust and faith in an institution and in clergy?
I actually think it's all of the above done well.
Yeah.
So what I think is that people do not trust. The part of the skepticism has to do with the fact of being spoken at and not being listened to.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also skepticism in there is still a hunger for a word, right? For someone to say, God is with us. God calls us to better. God invites us to do redemptive work even as we confess our sins, right?
Yeah.
And so I think people are hungry to be heard and then hear their own questions and wrestlings offered back to them in the light of the gospel. And so I do think it's a combination of speaking and listening, which requires relationship. But it requires relationship both within and outside the pulpit. And I think that a lot of times people say, a relationship in community is only built by when a pastor is like hanging out in community. And that is certainly vital and important. How else do you listen to what people are saying? How else do you hear the concerns and the questions? But we also know from parasocial relationships of podcast listeners and things like that, that people do connect to folks who are able to reflect back to them some of the concerns that they have and shed it into the light of the gospel or a topic and so I think that there is an importance of that both of those work hand in hand. Yeah. And that trust is rebuilt or trust is cultivated when folks feel both heard and seen and addressed.